Okay, I think we're live now. Where's that? Cool. Yeah, let me out of that. Let's see. Here we go. Hey y'all, I'm James Wright, and welcome to the M-WTCA Peach Meet here in Madison, Georgia. And we are going to be having a lot of fun today. Now, I'm not 100% sure how well this live is going to do because the cell service in here isn't amazing, but it looks to be holding fairly well. So we're going to try and walk through here. But if you are looking for a tool meet like this near you, go to www.handtoolfinder.com. Handtoolfinder.com. On there I have a list of all of the tool meets, websites, locations, anywhere you can buy antique tools in the entire world. So there are meets similar to this in Australia, all over the US. There's sometimes one in UK, and there's a couple other places. But then I also have stores where you can buy antique tools and other places listed on there. But today we're going to walk through all of this and see what we can find. And hopefully the live will behave and be okay. So let's turn this around. And we are going to start over here and go back and forth through the tables. So this one here, it's got a bunch of axes and saws. And I'm going to try and go a little bit quicker today, but if you see something you want me to back up and take a look at, let me know. Tell me where you're from. Love to say hi and meet people from different locations. Some of these saws with the edges are just absolutely beautiful. Yes. Oh, thank you. Oh man, I love those. Brass works, you can't get away from it. Oh, check out this toolbox back here. So,
yeah, somebody like
this is a Belgian cabinet maker's toolbox, but the brace bits handmade in here. Get a closer look at what's in there. That's kind of cool. Someone's got a nice collection there. Some carving chisels. 80 of them. There's some really interesting things here today. There's been quite a bit of what is it, asking people. It's one of the things I love about coming to these meets is I can stop and say, hey, what is that thing? And someone around knows what it is. Marking gauges, trammel points, some really nice Stanleys. Good collection of planes here. Ooh, even a four-square. There's quite a few people who collect those. Let's see, we got some books. There's always lots of books at these good places to pick up some more information. Let's see, he had something here I was looking at earlier. I have not purchased much yet, so maybe in the future. Yeah, how's the live stream for people? You can chat and let me know. I would love to hear that. Here's some of these axes he had out yesterday. Really cool domestic. West Virginia. Well, why aren't you here? Let's see what we got over here. Parts. Yeah, if you guys can tell me how's the live stream doing, I'm kind of interested to see because I'm in a metal building today and not quite sure. One of these days I want to purchase one of these. 120 bucks though. That is not bad at all. Usually they're $200-300 plus. I did a video a while ago and they're kind of fun. I don't really have a reason for one, but they're a good one to add to the set. So let's come on over here and go down this line. Some big honking chisels. See, they go honk, honk. We got plow planes up here. Trammel points. A whole bunch of new old stock files and rasps. Thanks. I love some of these small machinist tools. Hi from London. That's a little bit of a distance for you. One of these days I'll see you when I meet Ian. Love to hang out and say hi. Chisels, chisel handles, high-pitched squealing sound. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Every night I've been going live and there's like this whining sound and I don't know what it is from. You know, I'm going to try something and see if it fixes that whining sound here. Hang on a second, guys. Let's let's go with this, and I'm going to flip the camera. So hang still. Let's see how this does. Wait, I can't flip the camera because that's got to be there. All right, let's try it again. Let's see if that helps the sound at all. I don't know if it will. I think it's picking up the stepper motors in this, but I'm not 100% sure. So I try to move it a little farther away. Let me know if that makes it any better. Otherwise, I might have to get a new gimbal if this one's making noises now. Of course, I don't hear it on my end, but I don't know. Yeah, I love these parts trays. Lots and lots of parts. Actually, let me see. As long as you guys are on here, let me know. I'm going to take the phone off. Does this make that whining noise disappear? Please let me know in the chat because I'm going to do this for a little bit and just see if this makes it any better. I'm going to take it off the gimbal and just hand hold it. I love some of these parts collections in here. If you're ever looking for that piece, finish off your plane. Yep, gone now. Okay, so it is the gimbal. Okay, let me put my gimbal away and I'll just hand hold it. Means it'll be a little bit more unstable, but that's okay. A little more work for me. But if that makes it a little less whiny, then great. Some back saws. Oh, check out these beautiful little things. I love a plane with style. Some timber framing gouges and corner chisels. What is this? A number 2 plow plane. Singly. Oh, yeah. There's that chisel plane. Just did a video on making one of those. How's the image quality? Is it actually come through? Or I'm having problems with the cell signal. So I'm thinking I'm going to do another EC. I love those things. It's beautiful. I'm thinking I'm going to do just a video walking through rather than a live for the other channel later today. We'll see how it goes.
Me too.
I love these.
I'll find out. I think you still have your number, don't you? It's in the 1-900.
Let's come around this side. So far we've gone down that side, come back up this lane. Now we're going to go up and down this one, and then up and down that one, and then up and down the last one. Some more turning tools, trammel points. There's a odd job. There's the word. Oh, tape measures. There you go, old tape guy.
There's a tool show down there. In fact,
Spoke shapes. I was hoping to find a 151 as I broke mine. And there's one here, but he wants a bit too much for it. He wants $40 for a 151. And I bought a Kuntz that'll work perfectly fine until I can find what I want.
I got the deal.
But not right now.
They'll say, just take this off. So
Well, here's a cool router plane back in here.
if you want to do something,
There were quite a few router planes here yesterday. Several of them were purchased up. So yeah, number 2 up in there. On focus. There you go. What's he asking? 325? Oh, for one that clean, that's not horrible. Books. Delta accessory. Mortising attachment. My father had one of those growing up. More spoke shapes. Levels. He's got this whole bucket of these things. And I thought about buying these and actually making a level. That'd be kind of fun. I might. We'll see. Interesting files. I don't know what those are for. I would love to figure that out. It's one of the things I love about these. I find so many things that I don't know about. If you're ever looking for irons for your 45, 55, buckets of them, what's he asking? $5 a piece? There's usually someone at most meets with a bucket of irons. Hand saws. And here's more parts. You ever looking for that particular screw? That piece? There you go. I have to come back here and looking for a couple particular screws. Because mine are loose. Doubt I'm going to find it, but I'm going to try. Keys and other odd items. Beam drill. Plumb bobs. Oh, that's seriously slick right there. That's really slick. There's a Bailey 4, 3s, 4s, scrub plane. See, that's kind of the scrub plane. 125. That's about the going price now for a good scrub clean. Yankee bits. There's another odd job. Oh, this one comes with the ruler. You'll usually see them missing the ruler or the scratch hole. That makes them worth everything. Often the ruler or scratch hole will cost more than the rest. There's some braces. Auger bit set. That one's nice and clean. Look at that. Woo, doggy. Even some of the wax on the tips. This one is a lumber rule, so you can measure the thickness of the board, and then measure its width, and then the numbers on here tell you if it's this wide and that long, it has this many board feet. Oh, he's got some cool things over here. These are, yeah. Love the Veritas Minis. Here's the 98 and 99. Don't go buying anything. Remember, you have to pack it and move. Yeah, no, that's been on my mind. That's been on my mind. Here's a corrugated number. No, this one's a smooth. The Union's the corrugated. Is the Union corrugated? Oh, smooth. Oh, I thought he had a corrugated number 2. Or maybe it's this one over here. Yeah, there's the corrugated number 2. And then, the cute little number 1. Look at this little thing. Oh, with the red sides. Woo! That one's pretty. Yeah, those are up and up. I think he was asking $1,400 for that one. And in that condition now, that's actually about the going price for number 1. All sorts of fun things. You never know what you're going to find at this. There's a nice little infill back in there. I'm almost done making one I'm making. I'm going to give it away. I might make another one just for myself because it was a lot of fun. Just have to find the time to do it. That's always the problem. Let's come on back over here. There's some cool braces back in here. I love these blacksmith-made braces. Oh, don't stare at those, because those are stair saws. Actually, I don't have a stair saw. I should probably buy one just to have so I can talk about it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I got this guy here. I don't know if you know him. Plain Life. And he's mugging everyone today. Now, if you're ever looking for parts, just plain fun. And the parts division on Facebook. There's the word.
And on YouTube.
And on YouTube, yeah. Did an interview with me yesterday, so if you want to see that, go check out Just Plain Fun on YouTube. Oh, we got an announcement coming up. More books. Oh, there's donuts. I'm going to have to stop this and go get some donuts.
We have water and some back there.
Some more saws.
Remind you that we did just display and we have a member score for
Brace yourself for this, folks. You know, breast drills. I've tried to use them. but I've never found a good use for them in general woodworking. Timber framing, found several good uses.
We'll be having our business
Oh, let me come back over here.
10 o'clock this morning, so be sure and folks, be sure.
So here's a bunch more parts. So if you're looking for bodies for that broken plane, oh, I didn't see he had the tins back there. Oh, I might come back and take a look at those. Mine is cracked, and I keep thinking about fixing it. But you're looking for knobs, totes. Was that a flintlock plane adjustment mallet? Yes. I think I got spares. I think I've got, what was that? Spares for a miter saw. I'm just plain fun. Yeah, he's got all sorts of parts. That's one of the things I love about coming to these, just for learning and parts, and you never know what you're going to come across. And we got one person who still has their table covered, and a couple tables that people didn't show up for, because you got to pay, I think it's $20 for a table, and some people pay and just don't show up for some reason. Let's tuck in here and see what we got. Cabinet scrapers. Now here is a fence for a Stanley plane, and I've got a video making those are highly collectible. They weren't used very often, and so that means they didn't sell too many of them. And that means they're rare, and once they get rare, the price goes up. Got a pile of number 4s, 50, 40, 60, 30. Stanley tool catalog. I guess that people pay for a table and then life gets in the way. Yeah. And I think some people pay for a table and it's kind of like their dues. Because there's always a couple people who pay and never show up. But life gets in the way. It's like for some reason people like to move. Let's see. So many interesting things. Is that an X? 42 regular. There were a lot of back saws yesterday outside. You don't normally see a lot of them, and they were relatively good prices, in like the $40 to $60 range for back saws that need to be cleaned up. Some beautiful transitions. Number 20. Hey, look! That one's already painted blue for me. Yeah, I get a lot of people thinking I use record planes, but I don't. There's a beautiful
And they were beautiful
forge
tops.
brakes.
You wanted $500 a piece to make you one. Like, wow.
They're file maker stitching chisels. Those are kind of cool. So those are what actually make the files and cut the tooth out before it's then hardened and passed on. Yeah, this is the first one of the Just Are. No, they're kind of fun. Yeah, and if any of you are going to be Rob Cosman's channel tonight, he is doing a big charity push for the Purple Heart Project, and he is going to cut his hair off as long as they reach the goal. And if you haven't noticed, he's been growing it out for the last couple of years, and he'll be cutting it off live tonight. So show up that. Here's some Brazilian rosewood. So yeah, go check out Rob Cosman's channel. I would love to be on there, but I'm actually going to be flying tonight because we got to make it home. Big tap and die set from a hardware store. Oh, the display for it. Nice. Look at the inlay on this router plane. They didn't do much else in the design and shape for it, but they put the inlay, or are those just painted? No, I can't tell. Yep, they're inlaid. It's kind of interesting. If there's anything you want me to go back and take a look at or anything I'm going past, let me know. Seems like the image quality is good on my end, but I don't know what it is on your end, so I would love to hear if this is actually working. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, look at the profile on that thing. Someone had a band song. That's some fun. Infills?
Just, it's got his style.
How much is router plane? They go from anywhere between $60 and they'll go up to around $150 depending upon how much is with them and what their condition is. You can get a usable one with one cutter for around $60 to $80. Let's see what we got over on this one. Catalogs, grist mills,
Concave or convex spoke.
bits, draw knives, spoke shaves. Those are saw handles up on top there that you put on your big crosscut saws. There are quite a few people here today. It's actually coming out pretty well. And if I wasn't flying back, I would think about getting this. The stitching pony. Great for a little work, but that'd be nice for working on small handles and such. Saw of ice. The Jennings bit boxes, those are loved. Which one is that? Nope, that's the... Oh, 2 irons in there. Prices. Veritas Honing Guide. 45s, setting tools, carving chisels. Let's come around here and show you some of the displays. So these are where people who've done a huge collection and backstory. They actually get to do some displays. This is small planes from Edward Pearson and Sons by Carrie McCullough. And some of these are really kind of cool. Small planes of different series. Series is the plural, right? Yeah, something like that. Adjustable side rabbet planes. Look at these cute things. Just to give you an idea of size, they're tiny. Here's some Luthier's planes. And those are even tinier. We've got marking gauges. This is by Jim Fox. He always has a good display. So you can see by different makers and different designs and different ways of holding things in. Some of them are big and beautiful. And some of them are kind of interesting. The ridging on this is kind of interesting. With the marks are heavily raised. It's almost like it's in Braille. The blind person's marking gauge. Let's see what we got over on this side here. We got corn making tools, or corn working tools, shucking and lifts and things. Just talking in here. And then we got over here, this one's a what is it table. So we got all these items on here, and they each have a number, and you can kind of make a guess of, well, what's that for? What's that for? And he's looked up the patterns and drawings on it and has them on here so you can actually learn. Piano tuner's wrench. 4. Kind of fun. So that's the meet today. We're having a lot of fun here. Let me see if there's any comments on that. What was the price of the grower's plane in the box on top shelf? Back and take a look.
Everything else, you know.
That's a number 5. I don't know if he has a tag on it.
You can set it to where
$30. $30 in that one. So, yeah, there's the tool meet. Wow, it's 20 minutes for you. Well, why aren't you here? Madison, Georgia. It's every year in February. It's the biggest tool sale in the South, and on Friday, it's outdoors. And then on Saturday we come indoors, and then at like 10 or 11 we do a meeting here, and they always a presentation on some history of some tool. And there's donuts and things like that provided. It's always a good time. But yeah, I try and make it down every other year or so. I think this is the fourth or fifth time I've been down for this one. So yeah, turn this back around. And I think that will about do it. So hope you all like this, and until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.